Good people, what's going on? Another episode of the All Go Podcast. Please like and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I post a video just about every single day. So that's a good reason for subscribing. Anywho, want to talk about the program versus the team argument or difference, because Alabama has lost 2 games now in this season, so their real hopes of making the college football playoff are over. People talk about the potential of them if they win out, and make it to the SEC championship and beat Georgia. I don't think a 2-loss team is making it to the college football playoff, and it's definitely not going to be Alabama, as much as I love them. But of course, now the talk is the dynasty over? Is Saban losing his edge? And all of those things that we have heard time and time again in the midst of the success that Nick Saban has had, specifically when they lost to Ole Miss. I think it was 2 years in a row. One of the years they ended up winning the national championship that year, so I would say they did just fine. But nonetheless, so this year's version of the Alabama football team isn't what we typically have come to expect with Alabama, and is not the a cookie cutter snapshot of previous teams, right? Losing 2 games in the regular season, it's been quite a while since that has happened for them. So naturally people start to ask questions. I think the program is doing just fine. I do think changes are coming due to just performance of offensive and defensive coordinators, but the program itself is fine. They're still recruiting at a very high level. You still have the incredible facilities. They still have the branding power of Alabama, right? They still, guys are making money with the NIL deals, things of that nature. So things are still happening that are very, very positive. So so the team may not be what we all, thought they would be, or what most people would think they would be, but the program is doing just fine. So although changes are probably coming, which is also not anything that is that's the common theme with Nick Saban, right? Even when Kirby Smart was his defensive coordinator, there was year after year where people were wondering, what job is Kirby going to take? He got to a point where he could basically take any job he wanted, because he did such a phenomenal job running Saban's defense and calling the defense that, what job's going to open up that Kirby's going to take? Because he got to that point where he had built up such a reputation, had so much success, that he could go wherever he wanted. But, it's been the norm of having different coordinators. You had Lane Kiffin, you had Steve Sarkisian, we now have Bill O'Brien. So just the changes of having different coordinators, that's the norm. So Alabama and Nick Saban making those changes, that's not anything out of the ordinary. That's actually right in lockstep with what he's used to, is replacing coordinators for different reasons. But the consistency of having different coordinators is what he's dealt with in the last few years. So I don't think it's anything huge, anything different. The program's still in good hands. You're gonna reload next year and see what happens. But I think calling saying that the Saban success is over and all of that, I think we've done that before, and it hasn't worked out well. So until it is gone, I mean, getting out coached every week, falling out of the top 3 in recruiting, until those types of things start happening, I'm gonna pump the brakes a bit. But that's it for me. Appreciate it. Peace.